Let's also get to this. Hurricane Melissa barreled into Jamaica Tuesday with sustained winds of 185 miles per hour.
It is one of the strongest Atlantic hurricanes on record. So far, it's killed at least 7 people in the Caribbean. So right now, the Category 5 hurricane, it caused landslides, power outages, and toppled trees. Homes, hospitals, and schools damaged, but the full extent, it's still unclear. Right now, it's hitting Cuba, but it is a Category 3 hurricane.
Joining us now to talk about this is Provash Budden, Deputy Senior Vice President of Emergency Programs at Americares. Thank you so much for being here, and we want to jump right into it. The situation in Jamaica is so catastrophic, and it's been so dangerous for so many people. What are you seeing on your end?
Thank you for having me. What we've been seeing is just absolute catastrophe in Jamaica. The 185-mile-an-hour winds damaged numerous infrastructure throughout the island. And because the hurricane was moving so slowly, it dumped over 3 feet of rain, which caused immense flooding in all the low-lying areas of the country. We're getting reports of downed trees, power outages, and that are affecting more than 500,000 people. We're also concerned just about the state of healthcare in Jamaica, where hospitals and clinics have been cut off for people to access. Some of them have been flooded, some have been evacuated, and we want to make sure that we're able to support the health access needs for Jamaicans as we learn more about the conditions that people are suffering.
Yeah, and speaking of, we want to talk about the biggest need in these communities right now. How can people outside of Jamaica help out?
Well, here at Americares, we are working closely with our partners in Jamaica to understand more of the situation about what has been the impact on healthcare in Jamaica. We want to make sure that people have access to medicines, medical supplies, the attention that they can get from their doctors and nurses. And we also know that in these situations, trauma is real. We responded to Hurricane Beryl last year in Jamaica, and people are still recovering from that. People around the country can support Americares by going to americares.org, where we can use resources to be able to meet the needs of survivors of this disaster immediately.
You know, you talked about mental health and the trauma there. I feel like it's been a pretty tough year for a lot of people. You know, here at home, we've had our wildfires earlier this year. We've seen damage from different storms, you know, across the country this year as well. When it comes to this particular situation, since you did talk about the mental health aspect, what advice do you have for people who have lost things in this storm or have experienced significant damage to their homes? What do you suggest to help them move forward?
Well, we know that in places that get hit by natural disasters, having a sense of community is really important. When neighbors help neighbors, they're the first line of support. Obviously, organizations like ourselves and local authorities play a major role in enabling people to recover after these disasters. But we encourage people to reach out to community centers and to local authorities to look at where the resources are. And when emergency teams do operate in these disasters, such as Jamaica, it's important that the collaboration that we have as an organization along with local communities continues for a longer period of time. Mental health programming is not something that you can do in 30 or 60 days. It's a very long process, and Americares will be around to help provide longer-term support in places where disasters hit. And we're still evaluating what the needs are in Jamaica at this time.
Yeah, and here in Southern California, there's a lot of Jamaicans who have families out there as well. So, of course, we're keeping them in our thoughts. And I'm glad we have resources like you guys to help out all these victims. Well, hey, Provash, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.